the L train is on track, and so is LaSalle. 16-point lead. Simmons with 15. And it's been the Explorers all the way in this one. Jim Nance and Mike Francesa back with you in New York. We're going to be checking in on UNLV and Ohio State in just a moment. Mike, where's Clemson?
I think you got to give LaSalle a lot of credit. Packed in that zone. We talked about Clemson having trouble shooting the ball from the perimeter. 33% in the first half. Where's Eldon Campbell?
Yeah.
4 points.
This is a team that was very sluggish against BYU on Thursday and again today. All right, we're going to take you out to Salt Lake City now. West Region, pesky Ohio State, down 2 at the half, still trailing by 2 early in the second half. Let's go out now to Salt Lake City and join Tim Brandt and Lynn Elmore and check in on this one.
14 minutes remaining in the ball game here in Salt Lake City. Want to welcome those of you who've been watching Clemson and LaSalle. UNLV with a basketball, and UNLV leads Ohio State 45-43. We're at the John M. Huntsman Center in Salt Lake City. It's the second round of the West Region. Tim Brandt and Lynn Elmore with you. There's our score, 13:54 remaining in the ball game.
Well, Tim, it's been a case where Ohio State, the supposedly young team, just won't go away. They're still in the face of UNLV. They've done some nice things defensively, and when they have a chance for a break, they get some good opportunities there, and they convert on them. UNLV has had trouble on the offensive boards with Ohio State, but more recently, this guy right here, Larry Johnson, has been the story in keeping UNLV's hopes alive by pounding those offensive boards.
The winner of this game moves on to the Sweet 16 and will play next Friday in Oakland against the Ball State Louisville winner, which is the second game here in Salt Lake City this afternoon. Johnson's second shot rattles in, so it's 46-43 with 13:53 remaining. Ohio State, the number 8 seed in this region. UNLV, the number 1 seed. Many of the so-called prognosticators have picked UNLV to move on to the Final Four, and they won by 30 in round 1. This is Jet. Another big rebound by Johnson.
Well, Jent's been in a shooting slump just about all year. He's not the guy you want to see.
Anthony's shot is long, but he is fouled. And the foul will be on Treg Lee. That's his second. Saw the Clemson LaSalle score there. Story for UNLV has been their outstanding player, Larry Johnson. 13 points, 10 rebounds.
And it also has to be this guy right here. Not only an injury, but when he's out of the game for UNLV, Jerry Tarkanian gets in that particular position because he's the guy that leads this offense. And what happens is they get out of sync, and they had been at the end of the half, and that's why Ohio State is where they are.
47-43 running Rebels. Tremendously courageous performance from Greg Anthony. Nice pass to Carter. Augmon blocks it down, and Augmon will be called for the foul. That's his first. And the third team foul against the running Rebels.
It's a nice job by Ohio State in coming down more under control than they were a few moments ago against this zone. And they have to realize, as they did in the first half, whenever they move the ball, force the defenders to move from side to side, they're going to have much more success in getting the ball where they want.
Carter rattles it in. You're looking at a guy with 732 rebounds for his career, more than John Havlicek at Ohio State. He has 11.6 rebounds today.
And his hobby is fishing, and I'm sure he doesn't want to have to go get the poles for tomorrow.
Augmon had the shot, passed it up. Nice pass inside, blocked down by Lee.
All right, great game out in Salt Lake City. Have no fear. We're going to keep you posted on that game. And, Mike, Ohio State has a lot of fight in this team. Just ask Providence, I guess, huh?
This is the team that won't go away. Down 12, mid-second half to Providence, battles back, wins that game. Really, UNLV got an early run here after they switched to the zone. This team just will not quit.
All right, the first team to advance to the Sweet 16, Connecticut. 20-point win over California. However, the Huskies had a starter go down in this game with an injury, left knee injury to Rod Sellers. He averages 9 points a game. He's being examined at the moment, and the knee is being iced down. And they say they'll really know by tomorrow when he's re-examined once more whether or not Sellers will be able to play Thursday in the regional semifinals. Rod Sellers injured in the Connecticut victory, but it was a game today where UConn, they even admitted that they were a little bit nervous, a little apprehensive in the opener against Boston University on Thursday. But today, Connecticut looked really good, Mike.
That's a good point. When you're a 1 seed, you have to get to that regional. You have to get to the Sweet 16, and then you just take a deep breath, and that was expected. 2 key stats here, Jim, to look at. They forced 28 turnovers. They had 16 steals. That's how Connecticut plays. They turn you over, everything off the defense.
All right, Mike, of course, we're going to get back to LaSalle and Clemson, but let's tell you about the next game in our quadruple header. It's the third part of our big day today. Many will see North Carolina against Oklahoma, Ball State, Louisville, Cal Santa Barbara against Michigan State. A lot of Oklahoma fans down in Austin, as well as Arkansas fans. Dayton, Arkansas will be the late game. Many will see, however, the LSU Georgia Tech game. So, big day of action, second round underway. We'll get back to LaSalle and Clemson as we continue on the road to the Final Four in just a moment.
Over the past decade, all other lines of cars have led Mercedes-Benz in one crucial category: depreciation. Which proves that sometimes great cars finish last. Mercedes-Benz, the resale legend.
It takes hard work to get anywhere in life. And hard work means pressure. My teammates and I work hard in the classroom, at practice, and during games. We all feel like getting out from under the pressure sometimes. But turning to drugs and drinking to escape pressure is foolish. Don't let anyone tell you that drugs and alcohol will smooth the way. No matter where you're trying to go in life, drugs and alcohol will take you nowhere.
This message furnished by the NCAA.
Do you know that 1 out of every 5 6th graders cannot locate the United States on a world map? And only 1 of 4 high school students can even find Canada? 1/4 of our students drop out of school before they're 18. And of the ones who graduate, 700,000 can't read their diplomas. What happened? Traditionally, America's schools developed the knowledge and skills necessary to fulfill our nation's promise. Education always helped young people pass from ignorance to knowledge, from poverty to prosperity, from self-indulgence to self-reliance. All of us must now get involved in fixing our educational system. Business must invest time and expertise in partnership with the school systems to help them undertake fundamental reform. We must get involved now.
This message furnished by the NCAA.